Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of The Random Pick. Team of the Year is out this week, which is expensive for most FIFA YouTubers. I've done alright to not pack too much because I just feel like I'm not going to get one no matter what. The pack weights seem incredibly low, so I've tried to stay away as much as possible. Today I'm going to go for what I think is the most interesting player on each page and seriously high budget. I decided to go for Gary Lineker over Dani Alves just because I thought, oh, it's nice to get a good striker in there to start with. Hopefully we'll get another Team of the Year. That was the aim today, is to potentially get a Team of the Year. And on page number 15, we do manage to pick ourselves up a Dani Alves. So we've got a legend, we've got a Team of the Year, and now on the last page that we go ahead and search for our final random pick player, I nearly went for one of the loud drops, but then I realised that I've already got a legend. Let's go for someone different. And I noticed 88 rated Eriksen from this week's Team of the Week was chilling at the end of the page, so why not go for him? Because I loved his second inform. Now I had to pick up all three of these players on the market. About 350k-ish for Gary Lineker, and some say that he comes with a free packet of Walker's Crisps as well, which is great. And then we pay like 260,000 for Christian Eriksen. I loved his second inform, and I think that's a great price for him. And then just shy of $500,000 for Dani Alves. And how like royal and regal and sick does that like card design look, the Team of the Year? It looks so expensive. It's awesome. I've got to say, every single year they outdo themselves and make crazy card designs. So I'm playing the 4-3-3-4, and this is where I'm playing everyone, of course, in their kind of default positions. Right back for Dani Alves, cam for Eriksen, striker for Lineker, and then the team around them looks a little bit like this. We have got Sirigu in goal, an Italian playing in La Liga, so he links to both my centre-backs, who are Chiellini from the Serie A, and then, of course, Kolodjizak, who I've got his, is that a Sevilla? I think the badge is Sevilla. It's his old club. He's now moved to the Bundesliga, but I needed him and Tremolinas as a perfect link there in order to add another league to this particular squad. Now, moving on to our first random pick player then. It is Dani Alves. It is Team of the Year Dani Alves, and it's awesome that we can bring him into the squad today. He's 93 rated, a member of Club 80, and 3 of his stats are in the 90s as well. They've gone all out with Dani Alves this year. He looks amazing, so hopefully he can do some stuff for us today. And an incredible card to get for under $500,000. I've played Pjanic today in the centre of midfield, and also my SBC Dembele. Feel free to use any Juventus centre mid. And also, you can use regular Dembele if you want to. I just use the SBC one because I have it. Now, I'm also using Player of the Month Hazard and Salah as my left wing, right wing. Again, use the regular Hazard, or even use the transferred Musonda if money is an issue on your account. And then this is my second random pick player. It's Christian Eriksen, third in form. He's got awesome stats, including 91 dribbling and 93 passing, as well as 87 shooting. What? 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot. Excited to use him today. And then Gary Lineker, the host of Match of the Day, of course. 89 rated with 86 pace and 87 shooting. He's also got okay dribbling, and I've applied a sniper chemistry style to him today to hopefully boost that dribbling and shooting as much as physically possible. So that's my team. It's looking all right. I think I could have made it more expensive. I decided to not do that and hopefully keep my 3 main random pick players as the most sort of expensive players in the team. Although, of course, this player on the month, Hazard, is an exceptionally expensive card. And he scores a great goal to start things off today. I've got to say, I was playing online single matches for this because I didn't want to play in the weekend league to make a video, like yesterday's squad builder actually. And the people that I was coming up against, I genuinely think are like weekend league players that are warming up. I don't think many normal, like, average FIFA players play on the weekend anymore. It's weird because every single game I had was a challenge. It was a struggle. It felt like I was just grinding away game after game after game. And I lost a couple and I wasn't happy about it. And then majority of them I sort of came away with the win right at the end. Like, I think this particular game here, look, 87 minutes on the clock. I completely sweat that one to Gary Lineker. There was no chance I was missing that shot right there, because this guy had seriously annoyed me for 90 minutes. So I was going to win no matter what it took. Again, like, goal here from Lineker. Lineker was a great goal scorer, I'm not going to lie. He actually was, you know, well positioned, like decent spot, decent time, and he knew where the back of the net was. He also scored me a little header there from a corner. That's my little technique that I do from time to time. The near post flick on. Sometimes there's a player of mine at the back stick that will just tap that home. Sometimes it will just go in of its own accord. But in terms of how well-rounded this team was, I gotta say, I noticed that Kolojizak and Tremolinas were lower rated than everyone else. You could almost feel it. And then I also noticed that Dani Alves is someone that doesn't mind to run up the pitch a little bit. So there were times where my defense just didn't feel like it was there, even if I'd gone on like counter-attack where my defenders sit back somewhat. Dani Alves did not do that. He liked to push up as much as he possibly could. So there is that. It's definitely something you need to bear in mind with this Team of the Year player. He does get crazy attack, and he likes to push forward, and I imagine that's why he's got some of the stats that he's got. So giving everyone a little bit of a rating. Do I like Sirigu in goal? No, not really. He does concede goals. He's not one that you can really rely on. As I said, Kolojizak didn't feel amazing. Chiellini's very solid. Definitely the best defender in my back four there. And then Tremolinas, well, I kind of like him, but again, a little bit like Dani Alves. Basically plays like a winger half the time. And then we need to talk about Dani Alves. Let's give him a rating and give him a value, shall we? In terms of value for money, I'm thinking literally 2.5 stars. Like halfway down the barrier, the scale of, of the 5-star scale. Because he's 500,000 coins for a right back. I mean, he's a 7.5 player. Like, I thought he was okay. He did an alright job, but he did push up too far. Didn't really think about any like defensive responsibility. So he gets that very middle of the line average rating from me today. I like my 2 CMs. My 2 wingers did a great job as well. Loads and loads of pace out there. Not that Gary Lineker needed any help with pace, but it's always nice to have it, of course. And then Christian Eriksen. What do I think of him? Well, he's getting a 4-star value for money and an 8.5 out of 10. That is not average, not just above average. That's very much above average. I really like him. His stats don't show much for my club today, but I think I enjoyed playing with him, and he does do some great stuff for your ultimate team. However, maybe go for the second in form if you want to save yourselves 100,000 coins. Gary Lineker also gets 4-star value for money and an 8.5 out of 10. He was an above average striker for me, and I rated him. He was a good goal scorer, so what more can I say than, well, what more can I do than give him a good rating? So there you have it, guys. That is a random pick for today. I hope you have enjoyed. Slightly more expensive episode so that we could try and get a Team of the Year into the squad, which we did luckily manage to do. Other than that, it's just a nice, well-rounded team. If you could potentially get a better goalkeeper, left centre-back and left-back, then go for it. And maybe just build it with the Premier League or something if you're not too worried about hybrids. I don't know. Smash a like on the video if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.